Brent Purgason leaves GWAR. Let's talk about it. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? AJ Good here at the House of Masks, where we unbox and review cool stuff, and I know, I'm late to the party, but I did want to touch on this before it became completely irrelevant, not only out of respect for Brent Purgason and the Pustulus Maximus character, but also to talk about the future of GWAR. And yes, this is a sombrero. My best friend Corey just got back from Mexico and brought me this as a souvenir. Fucking deal with it. So, first off, thank you Pusty, and thank you Brent. I wasn't close with Brent by any means, but he was the first dude that I interacted with in GWAR on a professional level in real life. We shot an interview back in 2019, and he was just a real cool cat. I actually found out the next day that like 5 minutes before he entered our dressing room for that video, one of his friends had passed away, and he still came in and gave us the full Pustulus Maximus character. He did not let that affect him by any means, and I think that that's a really commendable and professional thing to do. Came in, gave us the full Pustulus Maximus persona despite a tragedy happening just moments before this, unbeknownst to us, and I just think that that's a super admirable thing. I also have another random story about Brent helping me in an alleyway a few years later. I actually was on the GWAR guest list to do some work for GWAR, but when I got to the venue, they said that I wasn't on the guest list. Somebody had flubbed that up behind the scenes, and I saw Brent walking past me in the alleyway behind the venue, and I was like, dude, I don't know what's going on, can you help me out? And he was like, yeah. He literally made a real quick call to the tour manager, and within minutes we were inside the venue doing what we needed to do. So on top of my personal experiences with Brent and with Pustulus Maximus, I really do think that the dude just got what it meant to be in GWAR. Even from some of his earliest interviews when he's making like the stupid Dave Brocky monster faces underneath his mask, I could just tell that he was going to be a good fit for the band. I love the Pustulus Maximus look, and I love his pissed off rock and roll attitude. Now, as for his playing, I don't know much about guitar from a technical standpoint. I'm a drummer, after all, so I've never played a musical instrument. But from what I could tell, he honored Corey Smoot and the Flatus Maximus character and style very, very well. And when it comes down to it, what more could we ask for? So, with all of that being said, I'd just like to go ahead and thank Brent and thank Pustulus for putting his time in with GWAR and for giving it his all for over a decade now. I'm honored to have a piece of Pusty in my portion of the GWARzeum, and I'm happy to see Brent leaving on good terms. Now, this brings me to the second part of this video. Who's next? GWAR as a collective has always been a revolving door of artists, both musically and that of which we see on stage in the physical aspect of art. There have been more people with their hands in GWAR than we could ever actually list. So this departure doesn't bum me out too much, and actually there's a sense of excitement for the potential of what the future could hold. I think the possibilities of what lie ahead are endless. And I don't know about you guys, but I, for one, would absolutely love to see Tommy from Squid Pisser and Cancer Christ take the reins here. He is a snake boy after all, and I've never seen GWAR have any sort of snake-like alien creature characters. In all seriousness, Tommy is an amazing person, he is an absolute shredder, and he does have quite the history with GWAR that I don't think a lot of people know about. Not only has he worked with GWAR in the past as well as toured with GWAR, but he's a massive GWAR fan himself. The first time we ever met, he was so stoked to talk GWAR with me. He even has a giant odorous tattoo on his ass, so we geeked out for quite a while. He's just legit, and did I mention that he's a shredder? Watch this. That's Snake Boss on stage with GWAR ripping a mean smoot solo. And I'll be honest, I knew Brent was leaving a few months ago, but I didn't think much of it aside from him leaving. I never really thought about what the future would hold past that point. That was until I saw the video that I just showed you guys. As soon as I saw Snake Boss on stage with GWAR ripping that fucking solo, I started putting the pieces together. I was like, fuck, that's the new guy. Not because he is the new guy. I have no idea if they have a replacement already or if they're auditioning people. I don't know. I just really think that Tommy is the perfect fit. So what do you guys think? How do you feel about Pustulus Maximus? Are you sad to see him go? Are you excited for the future? Who do you think should be the new GWAR-tarist? Let me know down in the comments below. I'll meet you down there and we can have a general discussion. Looking forward to it. That's all for me today here at the House of Masks. So until next time, this has been AJ Good telling you to say no to drugs and alcohol, and yes to Cancer Christ.
Hail Christ! Let's go!
And we'll see you guys in the next one.